いやー、キッズたち。おっと、早く抜きたいのはわかるが、チャンネルはそのままだ。今日はキッズたちに大切な話があるんだ。いいかい？ちゃんと聞いてくれ。ドイツでは過去にカミツキガメにペニスを噛まれるという痛ましい事件があったんだ。みんなもそんな目には遭いたくないだろう。だからまずは近くにカミツキガメがいないか確認だ。おっと、自分のペニスとカミツキガメを見間違うんじゃないぞ。
グリザイアの迷宮。
Thank you for that one, Professor Dave. And welcome back, friends, to Labyrinth.
初めからよ。
And you already know, this is probably the one I'm looking most forward to. And, well, actually, that's a lie. I'm really looking forward to Machiru's, because with the whole, that should be ridiculous, but I'm really looking forward to this one. Oh no. I don't like when it says a certain place. Also, in order to obtain something, you need to sacrifice something else. No! Sometimes it's money, sometimes it's time, and I hate wasting time. There are all sorts of possibilities, depending on the circumstances. Personally, I regard trading my time for a little piece as a fair enough trade. Nothing to complain about here. Then again, complaining isn't really an option in the first place. Only a few people even know what I'm really doing here. Oh no. 9029. Oh, I'm back to being more badass.
状況終了。お疲れ様。
Oh, never mind. I'm not being badass anymore. I'm going sleepy mode. Well, damn it. Another ghost? It's not uncommon for them to call us into the field, then leave us twiddling our thumbs waiting for a ghost until it's time to withdraw. I just happen to draw a losing ticket today. I'm not upset about the wasted time. In fact, I'm probably counting myself lucky. The job of an agent really isn't that different from drawing lots from a hat. And the agents themselves are basically equivalent to the scraps of paper inside. Oh, sometimes you win a prize, and sometimes you don't get shit. Your case officer's the one who draws the lots. The agent who's pulled from the hat doesn't even know if they're the winning ticket or not. In the first place, it's pretty standard to know practically nothing about your target, apart from physical appearance, of course. I went straight to the location they specified over the phone. Then a taxi driven by a 3-digit semi-civilian operative picked me up. I took the gun from the trunk and proceeded to stand on the roof of a high-rise building. They kept me waiting up there for some time, but in the end, our target never showed up in the area I was positioned in. Simple as that. Dude, no. Without a word of complaint, I close my shop, pack my toys away inside their aluminum case, and stand up to brush a bit of gravel off the seat of my work clothes. God. Yeah. All that said, once you've worked in this field for a while, you start to get a feel for whether or not a given job is going to involve a prize. For example, when you're called in without any briefing whatsoever, they don't bother pairing you with a spotter, and there's only one bullet in the case the operative brings you. It's most likely a losing ticket. Situation echo, they call it, basically just a precautionary deployment. Long story short, the world might be a dangerous place, but the trigger doesn't get pulled as often as one might think. It's also possible that JB's been intentionally putting me on jobs that won't require actual shooting, I suppose, but either way, the uneventfulness of these missions does raise some questions in and of itself. What's going to become of the bullet I didn't use today? Will they just reissue it to somebody else? Seems unlikely given the consistently pristine condition of the ammo I'm supplied with. Is this an example of the famous military efficiency I've heard so much about? Nah, whatever. World's full of mysteries. After walking about 200 meters from the commercial building where I was positioned, an elementary school comes into view. No! When I passed by 3 hours ago, I can hear the high-pitched shouting of kids playing baseball with rubber balls and plastic bats, but you know, it's past 6 now and the playground's completely empty and deserted. In exchange, there are more people walking their dogs or enjoying a bit of light aerobic exercise in the area. The number of cars parked on the streets has increased notably as well. At a casual glance, most of them seem to be family vehicles or mini cars. And near one minivan with its side door open, I spot a cluster of women, who seem to be housewives, engaged in cheerful chit-chat. They've probably rented the school gym for a recreational evening of volleyball or something. Ugh. Next to this group, I stick out like a sore thumb with my oil-stained work clothes, rucksack, and bulky aluminum case. Don't look at it. As I pick up my pace to pass them by, a small van parked up ahead catches my eye. Asahi Clean LLC. This isn't the first time I've seen those blue letters, or the dingy white vehicle they're written on.
お疲れさん。今日はもうバラシだ。さっさと荷物積み込んじまえよ。
Alright. I'm also familiar with the spectacled man who pokes his head out of the driver window, then jerks his head and his chin toward the trunk. He's the 3-digit operative who's handled package retrieval, quote, Space Marines for a number of occasions. I seem to remember him introducing himself as Zueda, but the chances of that being his actual name are slim to none. The man's got a grumpy expression on his face today, wiping the sweat from his brow with the sleeve of his t-shirt. He calls back to me as I'm opening the trunk.
乗ってくか?
It's fine. There's a station nearby. I'll walk.
そっか。
Twisting his mouth slightly, Ueda stares into my eyes as if to evaluate my sanity. After jobs like this, I often walk home instead of letting the company try me home. Unfortunately, the guys in charge of package retrieval usually don't appreciate that. The reason for that's simple. Every once in a while, an agent who pulled a winning ticket develops a guilty conscience and ends up killing themselves after the job. Oh. In some sense, it almost seems elegant for a worn-out tool to dispose of itself once it's completed its mission, but heck, hey, I guess they don't want us dying quite that easily. Well, no, you're still their tools. Fortunately, today's target was a ghost, so Ueda doesn't really make an issue of it. Alright, let's put all this in here. After shoving my aluminum case and rucksack into the trunk, I retrieve my personal belongings. A lunchbox and a shoulder bag.
昇進試験を受けるのか?
Been looking through my bag, huh?
悪いな。それも仕事なんでね。
You're lucky. The bag I've just slung over my shoulder contains a number of technical manuals related to my company's formal examination process. I brought them along in the hope that I might have a slim time to study, but in the end, all I managed was to skim a few pages on the taxi ride over. I might be getting married pretty soon. Given my current salary, I'm a little worried about the future.
危険手当がつけば悪い稼ぎじゃなかろう。
Like I said, I'm getting married. Don't want to be earning danger pay if I can help it. See, that's a man right there.
なるほどね。
Gotta keep himself going, keep himself alive for that wife. Hey, she's not mommy. Well, she is mommy, or going to be mommy, based on the epilogue. This is like this is like the epilogue after the route epilogue, whereas the epilogue we got in the route was like the epilogue, where it's all epilogued, you know? Ueda responds briefly in a disinterested tone of voice, then retrieves a fairly long cigarette from his ashtray and lights up.
時間がかかると思うが、頑張りな。
Yeah, thanks. As I slam the van's trunk shut, not truck. There's not a van with a truck. I mean, there probably is. A slow, cheesy love song comes on the radio. Maybe it's his idea of a joke. glancing into his rearview mirror to catch me frowning. Ueda offers a little wave through his window, then drives off with a smirk on his face. You fucking shithead, dude. And there he goes. I thought I was gonna be staring up at the sky for a while. God, I know someone brought this up in the comments, but every time I see Kazuki on that fucking bus in the intro, whoo, the goosebumps and the shivers run down my spine. Hold on. I don't even give a shit that when that song happens, the video gets, not copyright striked, but, copyright claimed. I don't give a shit. That's such a good song. And such a good intro. Who gives a shit? I bet you'd have some YouTubers be like, nah, you gotta cut that out because you gotta monetize your videos. You can't have this. Listen, I don't care. The word marriage only entered my vocabulary fairly recently. Naturally, my potential bride would be, why does he say potential? Would be Suo Amane. Why don't we get married after we graduate from Ahama? While I was a bit vague in the details, there's no doubt that I spoke those words to Amane. And since then, I've been thinking pretty seriously about the future. First and foremost, I've got to have money and a decent job. I'm sure Amane's parents would prefer to marry her off to someone they can trust to provide for her. And if I'm actually going to call myself her husband, I want to make sure she can put whatever she needs in her shopping cart without worrying too much about price tags. Lately, I've actually begun depositing my pay from the company with Amane and allowing her to manage it. Using that money, she's been buying everything I need, from my food to my underwear and other daily necessities, while providing me with a steady allowance of 30,000 yen per day. See? She's taking care of us still. Not counting from the 100,000 I've got in my emergency slush fund. Ugh. My wallet's always got around 12 to 13,000 yen in it. And whenever that number dips below 10 grand, I soon find it being replenished. It's pretty damn convenient, honestly. A wife who's good with money is a valuable thing. Maybe I shouldn't be comparing Amane with other women, but my master rarely even carried a wallet, leaving me to take care of everything. And JB's careless enough with her spending that I sometimes wonder if she's even aware small bills actually exist. I still remember the way she used to leave me 3 10,000 yen bills with a note that read, "Use this to buy yourself a lunch." Jesus Christ. Would I be able to keep that? With standards of comparison like those, I'm all the more grateful for Amane's relatively reasonable attitude when it comes to money. It's been 3 months now since March, when Amane graduated from Mahama. She's already signed the lease on the apartment in the neighborhood, and she's moving a bit more of her stuff over there day by day. But the process is really dragging on. It seems she was invited to stay on permanently as a dorm mother at Mahama, but her parents aren't too enthusiastic about that idea. So is that like a constant? Like she's always going to be or get offered position of dorm mother in whatever? Honestly, I'm sure they want to her to move back home now that she's graduated, but given everything that's happened before, they can't exactly force that choice on her. It must be fairly frustrating for him. Ugh, don't say everything that's happened before. With all that in mind, Amane's planning to head home fairly soon for a thorough talk with her folks. Ooh, is that gonna be a thing in this epilogue? Am I gonna get to go? Dude, I'm down. If I get to go see her parents, oh god, that'd be amazing. Okay, she's also hoping to have me tag along. Oh, there it is! There it is! Okay. I need to calm down. So I can formally introduce myself to her father, if at all possible. I've actually been to that house twice already, but I didn't get to meet the man on either of my previous visits. In fact, it seems like he was avoiding me, using vaguely plausible excuses like a busy week at work and a meeting with my association. Amane's mother ended up bowing to me in apology both times. It was honestly more than a little awkward. I wonder what's going on there. This time, Amane's pretty determined to get the better of her old man. Sounds like she's working out a plan in coordination with her mother, but for the moment, we're still waiting for an opportunity. What, we're just gonna show up without him knowing? Hi. I'm here. As I make my way into the courtyard of Mahama Academy, my nose picks up the scent of food wafting from the direction of our dorm. You're damn right there's food, 'cause she's a mommy and wife. Glancing down at my wristwatch, I realize it's about time for dinner. Amane's hard at work, presumably. Nothing surprising about that. Judging from the appetizing smell in the air, I think we'll be having something with meat tonight. Oh, no. Amane and meat don't know. That reminds me, though. There's something I've been wondering about for quite a while now. I'm not much of a carnivore by nature, but every once in a while I do find myself craving a little meat. Are we really talking about meat right now in Amane's epilogue, please? And on those days without fail, I always find some on my dinner plate. Dude, she knows. It's not because I told Amane what I want in advance either. I don't have to say shit, and she still gives me what I want. It's downright bizarre. I'm tempted to suspect the woman's actually some kind of psychic. She can sense everything. She's a Jedi. Like her father before. No. But to date, I haven't noticed her accidentally bending a spoon with her mind while we're eating curry. Oh! Okay, we're all good. I don't know why I'm so... Yeah, I'm back. As I return to my room, Amane comes out to greet me with a smile. Slightly surprised by how natural all this feels to me, I deposit my empty lunchbox into her outstretched hands. Let's see. The crab croquettes were good. Still never had crab. Okay. This is the life. No, I'm pretty hungry. Let's eat first. Alright, no need to rush. Woman, you know I love the Salisbury steak. I actually got some from the store not too long ago. She like thinking about... No, that's not it. Tell me something, Amane. Why do you always know exactly what I want to eat? Do I have like a pattern that she's like realized? What are you talking about?
ユージの食べたいものがわかるわけじゃなくて、 ユージに今日はあれが食べたいって思わせるように何日も前から計算して食事を出してるだけなんだよ。
So I do have a pattern. She just said, she just made this pattern for me. He's just-
甘いものを食べればしょっぱいものが欲しくなる。その組み合わせをいくつかのパターン化してローテーションしてるだけ。
What is this psychology bullshit? I had no idea.
微調整してるしね。
What? Fine tuning?
そう、微調整。
Wait.
じゃあこれは気がついてる？ユージってさ、美味しい時は美味しいって言いながら食べるけど、そうでもない時は何も言わずに食べるでしょ。
Damn, he's just sitting there eating, saying and nothing. Just really?
私が美味しくないって聞くと必ず美味しいって言うけど、今日は肉が良かったとかもっと軽めのメニューが良かったとか顔に出るのよね。
Amane is adapting. Oh my god.
だからそんなユージの食べっぷり、そんなのを見て微調整してるんだよ。ユージはマキナと違って外で買い食いとかしないから予想しやすくて助かるわ。
So that's how it is. Given that her family runs a Japanese restaurant, maybe it's not that outlandish that she can tell what my impressions are just from the look on my face. You really are something, Amane.
だろう？私が彼女でよかったね。
Soon to be wife. He just does the ah. The woman certainly doesn't hesitate to sing her own praises, but I can't deny I'm in complete agreement. When I head back to my room after a day in the field, Amane's always waiting for me with a hot meal. That's something I'm genuinely grateful for. I would be. Oh, hello? Where am I? What am I doing? Like how I say, where am I, when it says right there on the screen, and it shows the background. It's kind of like a reflex. With dinner behind us, I'm waiting around for my turn in the bath while sipping on some cold tea, and Amane's merrily ironing our clothes while humming some odd little tune to herself. Gazing at her pleasantly curvy body from behind, I find myself filled with warm feelings that are really more affectionate than sexual. I'm not sure myself exactly where these emotions are coming from, but for me, there's something very special about these small, happy moments of peaceful... And the piece is broken. Yeah, gotta savor those moments of peace. So salty. Just talking to myself. Is the bath free? Alright.
あれ、マキナあんた一人？さっちゃんは？
今日はサッチンじゃなくてチルチルと一緒にお風呂入ったのよ。
What? It's always Sachi. Or me.
ミチルと？珍しいわね。っていうか、あの子よく一緒に入ってくれたな。
I bet this is something stupid, I'm sure.
そりゃ簡単なのよ。チルチルのお洋服の裾ギュッて掴んで一緒に入ったらダメ？って上目遣いで聞いたら
It's like you can't say no to that.
あいつ俺にちょっとキュンとして仕方ないわねってツンデレ発動したのよさ。女なんて単純な。
Well, that woman in particular is simple in her own way, but at the same time very complicated.
うわぁ、なんだろう。なんかあんたどんどん甘い上手になっていくな。なんでだろう。
She's like, something I picked up along the way. Well, what'd you expect? She's picking it up from you, Amane.
でね、チルチルに頭洗ってもらった。あいつ結構面倒見いいぞ。
あんたちゃんとみちるにお礼言った？
Yeah, did you use your manners?
もちろんだ。お礼も言ったし、なんでおっぱい大きくなんねえのかなって話で盛り上がった。
Her boobs, what about yours? Oh my god.
は？
そんでね、
Oh.
揉めば大きくなんじゃねってことでね、揉んでやった。
そうか、揉んじゃったか。
She's given us the play-by-play after what happened.
でね、思った。私にチッコがあれば、この女今絶対やれるのにって。
See, and some people wonder why I call her a dirty old man in like a lolly's body.
やるなよ。
Go around banging people. Oh, so I feel like a lot of people need to be told that.
どうする？今この場で私の妄想を詳しく聞きたい？
In great detail too, not just more. Oh my god.
したかないわよ。
お？そうかい？そいつは残念な。
She was ready. She had it down in her head.
まあとにかくお風呂は空いたからさっさと入っちゃいな。
Thank God it's over.
ああ、私アイロンかけ終わったら行くから。ユージ先にお風呂行ってて。
I swear to God, woman, if I already had to do censoring, I'm gonna be so pissed. Okay.
あ、こら、お待ち。本当に分かってるの？後で行くからね。先に上がっちゃダメよ。
Yes, ma'am. I get it. Yeah, I know.
それと、他の女の子にチッコ洗わせちゃダメよ。それは私が洗うんだから。いい？
What?
なんで黙るのよ。っていうか、そのいかにもうんざりですって顔は何さ。
Try not to keep me waiting too long, alright?
なんか心配だな。廊下でばったりさっちゃんあたりと会って。
You gotta be worried about Sachi. She's in a weird place. Oh God.
風見さん、お風呂ですか？
It's not even a weird place. It's just this is what she does. Indeed.
でしたら、よろしければこの小峰幸、チッコを洗いましょうか。この桜色した可愛らしいお口でハポハポと。
Did she just say hubba wubba? Hubba wubba, huh? Sounds appealing.
はい、それはもうハポハポです。
Well, Amane did say she won't be coming up for a while. Would you mind, Sachi?
はい、お任せください。
Hubba wubba.
とかなんとか言われて、遠慮なくハポハポさせちゃったりしないかしら。
Oh, Machina's still there.
アマネは心配しすぎなのよさ。いくらお兄ちゃんでもお風呂でメイドにフェラさせるような趣味は。
What is with Sachi and Mouth Diddley? Don't understand. I mean, I do.
いや、ちょっとだけあるかも。
What? Machina! I knew it. I knew she was just gonna. Oh, then there she goes.
こら、アマネ、落ち着くのよ。どこへ行こうというのかね。
I'm gonna stop this before it happens.
話して、ユージが、私のユージが。
Oh my god, she turned into a rabid animal. What? Okay, Machina, what did you expect to do? You're a weak babby.
うわ、すげえ力だな、この女。アイロンはどうすんのよさ。
そうだ、アイロン、スイッチ切ってから行かなきゃ、電気代が。
For a little iron? I doubt the. Wait, who's paying the electricity bill? Why do we care? No, there should be. I mean, I know why she cares because it's Amane, but like realistically here, we don't really need to care. We don't need to care at all.
そうじゃねえだろ。いいから少し落ち着きなさい。なんかもうはしゃぐ大型犬を散歩させる苦労の片鱗を味わったのよさ。
Ah, yes, back to Amane being the faithful dog metaphors.
だって
じゃありません。この前の会議でみんなお兄ちゃんには手を出さないって決まったでしょ。
Also, I want to see that. I want to see Machina taking a Great Dane out for a walk as like art. Oh, that'd be so silly.
それはそうだけど
You really think they're gonna betray you? Come on.
でっかい図体してアマネはそういうとこ臆病な。
だってさ、この間の会議なんか結局もやっとした結果になったし。
Now, how other day was this?
会議な。
Oh God, no. Oh no!
未経験の者がこのような口を挟むのはおこがましいとは存じますが、発言を許可していただけますでしょうか。
Why is the Council of Idiots back? No!
はい、同志ケイミネの発言を許可します。
I only will crave death.
では恐れながらペニ汁というのはどうでしょう。
What?
ペニ汁ってそれって興奮するの？
That doesn't sound erotic to me at all.
いえ、エーネさんの場合、思わず首をひねりたくなるような信号に近い響きの方がよりビッチ感が演出できるのではないかと愚行いたしますれば。
Yeah, but not that term.
違うって、エーネみたいなビッチ丸出しのおっぱい女が恥ずかしそうにおちん汁とかもじもじしながら言う方が意外性があって燃えるのよ。
Already dead.
ああ、それは確かに。なんて言ったっけ？ほら、あれでしょ、あれ。
Oh, and they did this going in weird directions.
ギャップ萌え。それなんかそんな感じのやつ。 SO さん、あなたあれとかそれだけで会話を成立させようとするのはやめなさい。
Why do we exist?
は関西のおばはんなのだから仕方がないのよ。
Yeah, just deal with it.
というか、どうして私がこんなくだらない会議に参加させられているのかしら。
Because you're part of the Council of Idiots and you will stay here. Also, I think this is the first time God that we've actually seen Machina's slightly suspicious head covering. I mean, it looks like a squid while being the KK. Whoa, let's just looking like it. Let's
くだらなくはありません。本日の議題は SO エーネ、ケイザミ Y 字両2名の結婚を視野に入れた交際についての傾向と対策ということですので、多角的かつ幅広い活発な意見交換を目的としています。
それがどうして聖域の故障を決定する会議になっているの？
I know, right?
それはあれなのよ。どうすりゃ浮気を防止できるかってことで、つまり飽きられない女になるにはどうすりゃいいのよさってことで。
飽きられない女、つまりツンデレよ、ツンデレ。
Uh-huh. Just keep telling yourself that.
まだそんなことを。
石を投げりゃツンデレに当たると言われるこの世の中で何を寝ぼけたことを言ってんのよさ。
何よ、それってつまりあれでしょ。ツンデレはグロ グロ
Glow bull. Like a glowing bull.
グローバルスタンダード。
そうそれつまりすでにツンデレは世界標準なわけでしょ。良いものは変わらないのよ。
And I'm gonna get a bunch of comments like, fuck that, I hate tsunderes. I'm gonna get some comments that are like, I love tsunderes.
ほらオイルライターみたいなものよ。変わらない、それが安心。気がつけばいつものツンデレを選んでしまう。ツンデレこそ安心のブランドなのよ。
The brand you can trust.
何よ。出したかったら私の中におちん汁出したらいいじゃない。
Whoa.
でも勘違いしないでよね。別にあんたの赤ちゃんが欲しいわけじゃないんだからね。欲しいけどほらこれどうよ。
Do you even need to add the but I kinda do part? I feel like you just take that out if you want to be true tsundere, right? Am I crazy?
9のツンに1のデレ。腕を上げましたね、エムチル様。
Well, I mean, she has to get better at some point. This is her life.
今朝7回ぐらい練習したからね。バッチリでしょ。
Several times?
7回ってしかもぐらいってなんかアバウト。
きっと5回練習したあたりで飽き始めて、せめて10回って頑張ったけど7回あたりでまあいっかって心が折れたのよさ。
うっさいわね。まるで見ていたかのように言い当てないで。
Maybe. You don't know what mature. You don't know what Machina does.
いいのよ。あんまり真剣に練習しても読まされてるって感覚が強くなりすぎるから、それがプロのツンデレってものなのよ。
ツンデレって基本的に雑なのよね、生き様が。
And you're a dairy. That turned then and dairy and
何よ。あんただって基本ツンデレでしょうが。
No. Hold on. She only does it sometimes. Sometimes. Yuji's the true tsundere. Not Yumiko.
アホな子一女子。ワイミちゃんはクーデレじゃんね。
Yeah, see? Told you.
どうでもいいわよ。というか、私をおかしなデレ仲間に引き入れようとしないでもらえる？
That's what you are. It's like me calling Maya tsundere and yandere at the same time.
いや、さ、私とワイジのことで話し合ってくれるのは嬉しいけど、なんでこうなった？
Why are we still here? We should have broken up this meeting a while ago.
いいえ、私たちはエーネさんとケイザミさんの行く末を思えばこそ、こうして話し合いの場を設けているわけでして、決して面白半分で茶化しているわけでは。
Ugh.
そうそう。A姉におかしなアドバイスをして、あいつ振られたら次私なとか、そんなこと考えているわけじゃないのよ。
You rambunctious little shitheads.
ちょっと心配ないわよ。なんだかんだ言っても結局ワイジは最後にはツンデレを選ぶとか思ってないから。
I'm the genuine tsundere. I can't go after myself.
嘘。あれみんな敵なの？ちょっとエースカキさん？
Oh no.
私は別に最初から応援はしないけれど反対もしないと、そう言ったはずよ。
何？みんな結局私とワイジが破局すればいいってそんな風に考えているの？そんなことないわよ。私たち仲間同士ね。
That's basically the same thing.
嘘くさい。ねえみんな何のための覆面会議？本音で語ろうよねえ。
Honestly, I forgot why we have these masks on. I get it, but I don't.
っていうかさ、仲間とか同志とか言ってるけど、もう見た目からして明らかに間違ってる仲間外れの子がいるよね。
Listen, Makina wanted to be different.
誰だそいつは。
お前で
ゲソ。
さ、せっかくだからもう一度確認するけど、私と Y 字が付き合うのみんな反対なの？
Well, they're gonna have to deal with our relationship anyway, because we grow up, we get married, we have a baby, and then they have a baby, and Yuji dies from cancer, which is very sad. And then Amane's, oh god, that whole epilogue made me cry. That whole everything made me cry so hard. Okay.
いえ、別に反対というわけではありませんが、何と申しましょうか。
もう正直に言って、ちゃんと受け止めるから。
We're just...
では、正直な心情を吐露させていただければ。
Oh boy.
孤独な男の寂しさにつけ込むようにしてうまくやりやがったな、このクソビッチ。全くもって遺憾の極みですよ、ファクファクという無念は拭いきれません。
Wow. Alright.
しかしながら、女性としての魅力という点を鑑みれば、ケイザミさんがエーネさんを選ぶのもまた合点がいくと言いますか。
Did you hear the salt in her last sentence?
エーネさんはお料理もお上手ですし、細やかなところにまでよく気がつきますし。
基本的に甘やかし属性だし、何より無駄に巨乳だし、ウエストにちょっと肉が余ってるしな。女の胸とプラモデルの箱は大きければ大きいほど男の子は嬉しいのよ。
I'm gonna go with the always want the biggest ones, but you know.
おい、お前ら、それ全然褒めてないだろう。
I don't actually think they've ever complimented you when talking about your boobs or your figure in general. It's always more of jealousy.
いや、実際そのうち寝とってやんべえよっつう話はしてんだけどな。お兄ちゃんもああ見えて男としては単純だし、私みたいなちっちゃい子に抱きつかれて耳元で「ねえほんまっこして」ってささやかれれば、そりゃ勃起すんだろうめって話はしてたんだよね。
Honestly, he'd probably thwap you in the head and be like, "What are you doing, kid?" or something like that, you know. Yuji's a very different and complicated man. And he has a crazy backstory, which we'll find out in like, I don't know, like a couple months.
なんでシカトしてんの？ S っちに言ってんだぜ。
空気読もうよ、エムキちゃん。
なんでだよ。昨日コンビニの前で2つに折れる棒アイス食いながら話したじゃんかさ。学校の帰りにやつを中庭の草むらに押し倒して。
Whoa, Hamane's gonna beat your guys' asses.
S っちんが上半身を押さえつけてる隙にちっこしゃぶって勃起させて、そのままはめちまおうぜって相談してたよね。
These girls, I swear to God.
記憶にございません。
嘘だ。一回抜いてぐったりしてる隙に、次は私がやつの顔面にまたがってマックこすりつけてる隙に、今度は S っちんがゴムなしの生ハメで射精させて、妊娠したら責任を取らせるって。
We're both gonna get preggers.
握り拳作ってふんがふんがと鼻を鳴らしてたのよさ。
秘書が勝手にやったことです。
なん 何玉虫色の返事でごまかそうとしてんだよ。
ちょっとあんたたち、そんな話があるならなんで私も混ぜないのよ。
Oh my god, it'll only get worse if Yumiko goes like, yeah! What about me?
そういう問題ではないでしょ。
Okay, that is the response I thought she was gonna go with.
おお、じゃあワイミちゃんは混ざらないでいいんだね。
Oh god damn it, why'd you say that?
黙ってしまいましたね。
迷ってんのか？迷った時はとりあえずやっとけ。今素直にごめんなさいって言えば混ぜてあげるのよ。
Surprised you all didn't get killed after this.
待って、私は混ざっていいんだよね。
仕方がねえな。3番目だぞ。
She gets the sloppy thirds.
わかってるわよ。
She's not even sloppy seconds.
エスカキさんはどうされますか？
You're talking about this in... Whatever.
そんなの間違っているわよ。
I should be used to these conversations turning this way.
ケイザミワイジは1人しかいないのよ。私がいた病院では1つしかないおもちゃはみんなで仲良く順番に遊んだよ。それが正しい秩序だって病院の先生も言ってたし。
This doesn't apply.
それとこれとは話が違うでしょ。
どう違うっていうのよさ。とにかくみんなで仲良くできない子はお兄ちゃん貸してあげないぞ。
待って、なんだかだんだん私が間違っているような錯覚が。
Funny how a conversation can turn against you like that, huh?
別に無理強いはしません。ですが、やがてこの学園で処女はエスカキさんだけになります。
Can't have that.
でも
Can't have that.
そう学園長、そんな放埓な学園生活を学園長が許しません。許すはずがないわ。
残念ながら本日ティーチバのシーズル様はご多忙につき欠席されておりますが、委任状をお預かりしております。こちらを。
She has a statement.
これは
She has a statement. Let's all get along. Here's hoping for a fun-filled future for our school by Tichibana C0.
つまりは公式な黙認というふうにご理解ください。
What? That's not what that is, though.
そんなバカな。
ワイミコ、もう諦めなさいよ。そう、今がデレの時よ。今素直になればあんたもまだ間に合う。まだ愛人6号として滑り込みセーフを勝ち取ることができるのよ。
But she'd at least be a 2. Like, put her in as 2, and I guess Makina can be 1, and then Sachi can be 3, and why am I talking about this?
6号。
私が
私が3号。
私が4号。
そしてシーズルが5号。さて残った椅子は
6号。この私が6号。いやよ、そんなの。私にだってプライドというものが。
ですから無理強いはしません。
まあいいよ。そうやって意地張ってネットで拾い集めたエロ画像で一生惨めにまんずりこいてりゃいいのよさ。
I mean, she's into that. Yumiko loves her porn.
私たちはお兄ちゃんとセックスして妊娠して女の喜びを手に入れるけどな。
God, could you imagine all of them getting pregnant at the same time? I'd die.
M キちゃんは男の子と女の子どっちが欲しい？私は男の子がいいな。
I like how Amane has not said anything for a long time.
私も男の子がいいのよさ。名前はダンがいい。ダン、イリス。なんか今ピンときた。
なんでダン？
Oh god.
いや、なんか奇抜な名前つけとけばそれっぽいかなって、そんだけの理由。
A weird ass name.
今私さ、あんたの子に生まれてこなくて心底ほっとしてるわ。
Machina's one of those.
なんでだよ。っていうか、そういう M チルチルは？
あのさ、エモチルチルってまんまじゃない？いや、まあいいんだけどさ。私はそうね。最初は女の子がいいかな。女の子の方が手がかからないって言うし、男の子はその次かな。
I think boy or girl, it doesn't matter. They're all a pain in the ass.
二人産むというのもありなんですか？だったら私は下の子も男の子がいいです。男の子の二人兄弟。
She said maybe after that. It wasn't like a thing.
いいなそれ。じゃあ私もそれで。
Oh my god.
は男の子と女の子どっちがいい？
I could feel the rage and the destruction of brewing. She is utterly shocked
ね
and brimming with rage. Or sadness. Oh, I would have been pissed.
く
Oh,
ほえ
how could you do this, Council of Idiots?
うわ泣いた。どうした？ユージは私の親だからなんでみんなでそうやって意地悪
Like I said, if I were in her position, I'd be more pissed than anything.
いや、ユージってバッチリ名前言っちゃダメじゃん。
すみません。少し悪ノリが過ぎましたかね。泣かせてしまいました。
ほらごらんなさい。スオさんに謝りなさい。
てな感じでさ、なんか結局みんな私とユージのこと素直に喜んでくれてないっていうかさ。
I never thought I would ever see the Council of Idiots again. I was mistaken.
っていうか寝てるし、これだもん。私の話なんか聞いちゃいないし。
She probably was for a little bit. Is she sleeping standing up? Damn, Machina.
うわごめん今一瞬寝てた。何の話だったっけ？
Wish I could fall asleep standing up. Nah, that'd be so weird.
だから結局みんなユージのことが好きで諦めきれないってことでしょ。
いやだからあれは冗談なんだってばさ。
I don't know if I've heard of a joke going that far in that sort of context before.
そりゃねまだ諦めきれてないって言われれば確かにそうなのよ。でも何度も言うけどみんなアマネとお兄ちゃんには幸せになってほしいって思ってんのよさ。それは本当なのよ。それに私たちがどう思おうとお兄ちゃんが選んだのはアマネなんだから、アマネは堂々としてりゃいいのよさ。わかった？
Keep your chin up, girl.
私眠い。もう寝る。
ベッドまで一人で行ける？
She just collapses on the way.
うい、大丈夫なのよ。
I don't think she will.
また寝ぼけて榊さんのとこ行ったりしないのよ。
Okay, if she did and she just collapsed on Yumiko's bed and then Yumiko was like, I guess I gotta deal with this, and then they started snuggling, I would be okay with that. Another art piece.
ああ、あれな。あれ、わざと。ゆみちゃんも強くお願いされると断れない性格っていうか、猫は嫌いなのよって言いながらも膝に乗られると何もできないタイプなのよさ。
I think you just described her all in one thing.
あんたね。
You're a monster.
というわけなんで、私のことは心配しないで、あまねはお風呂に入ってきなさい。
あ、うん。じゃあお風呂入ってくる。
ローション以外のおもちゃ持ち込んじゃダメなのよ。
Does lotion count as a toy?
い。
I didn't. On that day, at that time, in that place, if I had found a stash of food the way I did in my dream, I wouldn't have hesitated to bring it back and split it with everyone, even if it was only a single can. But once we finished sharing it, I'd have rubbed my grumbling stomach and thought, why didn't I just eat it all myself? That's Suo Amane for you, I guess. It's just the way I am. There's only one Kazami Yuji occupation student in this world. And so, there's a part of me that thinks I should just share him with everyone. Still, if it actually turned out that way, he wouldn't be all mine. And there's a selfish part of me that wants to cry just thinking about that. Of course, Kazami Yuji isn't a can of food. He's not going to disappear if we all share him. But he's also a human being with his own free will and not an inanimate object. In other words, since the man himself has decided he wants Suo Amane, maybe it's best for me to just nod cutely and monopolize his affection while watching my love-starved classmates from the corner of my eye. But is that really what I should do? I wish Kazami Kazuki was here. Aww. Yeah, just hit me. Just punch me right where it hurts. And get my mind to going with crazy theory. All I want is for her to pop up in front of me and say, oh, God damn
い
it.
いのよ、あまね。私の弟とじゃんじゃんセックスしちゃいなさいな。
I don't know if she'd actually say that, though. Let's be real here. Considering we know how she is. Or something like that. Maybe give a smile and a few pats on the head. I'd run right off to order an economy-sized box of 144 condoms on the internet, then wake naked as a jaybird for them to arrive. They're actually starting to remember my face at the local drugstores, so it's getting kind of awkward to buy birth control stuff lately, but let's stay on topic. No matter how I rack my brains, Kazami Kazuki, occupation student Mark 1, the original, isn't here to help me. Kazami Yuji himself once told me, nothing good ever came of asking the dead for advice, but unfortunately, I've never known how to put the true past behind me. My life's built on a foundation of numerous deaths. To be perfectly honest, the idea of grabbing all this happiness for myself makes me feel a little queasy sometimes. Marriage, huh? It's easy enough to speak the word, and I'm genuinely happy that I've got the opportunity to make this dream come true. Sometimes I catch myself signing my diaries Kazami Amane, or happily scribbling it in the corners of my notebook with a dumb grin on my face. But is that really alright? It is! I know, I get it! You feel like you don't deserve all this because of what happened. The world's only got one Kazami Yuji occupation student Mark II in it. He had to just. Oh.
というようなことがありましてですね。どうしたもんだろうなと。周防あまねはちょっと本気で悩んでいたりするわけです。はい。
Why is the recording bugging out? Ah, whatever. It's fine. I'll figure it out in a second. Also, did you really have to... you just had to show your booblets just a little bit, didn't you? It's the tiniest little council of idiot bit.